everybody, it is Julie and this is Nobody's Beauty Guru. I'm here with a super quick update on my current project pan and pan that palette. I'm going to go into all of the things that I'm rolling over from September until the end of the year. So I'm going to try to get through as many of these as possible. But let's get into it because I have quite a lot in front of me. So these are all things that I want to move out of my collection that I'm going to try to use up in the next couple of months. But first I'm just going to get this out of the way. I am going to continue to use my Stila in the light palette. This is my pan that palette for the year. This is where I am currently. So I have pan on everything in the top. I have pan on two of these shades right here. This is Bubbly and Gilded Gold, and then also in Ebony. I'm starting to use luster a little bit more. I didn't think I would, but I am. So my goal is to hit pan on that as well, expand the pan in the rest of these, see what I can use up before the end of the year. I'm excited about that. MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I am trying to finish off the rest of what is in here. This is a rollover from the last one as well. I will link my Project Pan Finale and Pan That Palette Finale up here in an annotation if you want to see the rest of the items. This is my Pixi. This is my Peach, Brightening Peach, the concentrate, correction concentrate for underneath my eyes. I'm going to continue to use that. And I'm going to try to use up this Milani. This is the Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. This is an 05 Beige, which is my summer color. I'm going to be able to use this for a little bit more, and then I do have a lighter shade. I'm going to end up mixing the two of those together, and I'm hoping to make some serious progress on this. I have not actually used this that much. It was my summer color. I got it midsummer when I started to get too much color to use my other foundations. This is literally the only foundation that color matches me right now. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is in Opal. You can see that there is a good amount of use on this already. I'm going to be either mixing this in with this foundation to make it a little dewier or using it up on my cheekbones because Becca. I will also be using up these primer waters and finishing sprays. So this is my Smashbox primer water. It's currently here. So I have like 2 or 3 more uses out of this. This will be gone pretty quickly. I also have this Urban Decay. This is the all-nighter makeup setting spray. This has been emptied and then refilled with, I believe, a NYX Dewy Setting Spray, but this is full. So between the two of those, I would like to use both of these up before the end of the year. This is the Too Faced. This is the Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. And this is what it looks like right now. It looks like a full pan, doesn't it? I don't know if you can tell, but the rings are showing. So I've been using this consistently for a while now, and you can kind of see the outline of the pan underneath. So I'm hoping this goes faster than I think it will. I think that I've been using a big enough brush and going all over the product that once I hit pan, I should hit a large amount of pan. So I'm hoping to do that and then move this out of my collection. I would be sad to see it go. I would probably repurchase again because I do love this, but I figure I might as well use it up. And then another lofty goal. I did not do a blush last time. I'm going to do a blush this time. I don't think I'm going to finish this. Hitting pan on it would be fantastic. This is a Stila convertible color. This is in Peony. I've used this twice, maybe. So I know that the creams go bad a lot faster. I want to use this up. I want to get some good use out of it before I can no longer use it. So my goal before the end of the year is just to hit pan on this, use it as much as possible. Yeah, it's a lip and cheek, so I'm sure I might be dual purposing this one. For my highlighter, I have the Becca Pressed. This is in Opal as well, so this is just their Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is a small sample size that I got forever ago, and there is a considerable dip in the middle as well as around the outside. This goes into like my everyday travel makeup bag that goes in my purse. My concern is that once I hit pan on this, because these highlighters are so soft, it might break and crumble, and then I would have to leave it home and I might not use it as much. I would like to hit pan on this, and I think I'm within the realm of possibility for that. Next up are a couple of face primers, and I have 4. I have the Becca, this is the Backlight Priming Filter. There's not much left in there. I'm right here. The Too Faced Hangover RX. This I've used a couple times, so I don't think it's full. I think I'm right about here. And then I have the Smashbox. This is the PhotoFinish Primer. There's a lot up in here, but really the product is kind of down here. So there's not very much left in this. These go pretty fast, so I'm going to use this. My Tarte Clean Slate Poreless 12-Hour Perfecting Primer. I haven't ever used this, so this is full, but it's just a deluxe sample size. So I'm thinking I could probably get through that too before the end of the year, but we'll see how I do. Then I have some concealers. So my concealer for the last one was the Urban Decay Naked Skin. I now have a Wet n Wild. This is their concealer pen. And the product is like all the way up here. So there's really only like maybe 3 or 4 more uses out of this one. So I think I can move that out pretty quickly. And then I have the Catrice. This is their Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. This one I've used a good bit, and you can see through the packaging here. So I have used this up a good bit, but there's still plenty more in there. I think that between the two of these, I can finish these both up before the end of the year. For brows, I have 3 products. Actually, I have 4 products for brows. First up is my TreStique. This is the Define Sculpt End Set. This is a brow pencil, and I currently only have this much left. Not very much. So there's just a teeny tiny little nub on there. I really love this pencil, but I think it's over $20, which I wouldn't pay for it. I got it on HauteLook pretty affordably. In the back end here is a brow gel that you can use to set your brows. Honestly, I don't love it. So once this pencil is gone, I will probably just clean out, you know, I'll get rid of this whole thing, put it in my empties, and not finish up that brow. This is the Cella Dazzling Dark Brown Eyebrow Color. Again, another brow product that I have clearly used before and just never finished up. So this should take no time at all. I'm sure I can move that out. And I will be using this Benefit Gimme Brow. This is just a sample size, and this is in the shade 5. So I will be using this to set my brows once I am done with the TreStique and I get rid of that brow gel. And when both of those are gone, because I do anticipate using both of those up before the end of the year, I am going to move on to one of my oldest brow products, and that is my Too Faced pencil. This is in the shade Brownie, Brown-Y. So this does have a spoolie on one side, the pencil on the other. I've sharpened this a couple times. It works just fine. It doesn't get you a super precise point or super precise line, but I can work with it, and it definitely is one of my older brow products, so I want to move it out of my collection. Next up, I'm going to get to a couple of mascaras. This one is going to go soon. There's still more product in this. This is the Milk Ubame mascara. It just seems to be drying up, and I'm not sure why. I really like the formula. I like the brush. I like the result that it gives me, but it's just not lasting as long as I would like it to, as far as like the length of the mascara. Like, it already seems like it's going off a little bit. So I'm going to use this a little bit more. I'm going to try to get as much use out of that as I can. And then I will be moving on to my Marcel. This is still sealed up. This is the Curling and Lengthening Mascara. And then I have 2 lip products. So both of these are almost done. This is a NYX matte lipstick in the color Natural. So you can see where the plastic starts and where the product is. It's a gorgeous color. It is what is on my lips right now. It's a little pinkier of a nude than I typically wear, but for a while there I love this, and I already have a backup because I loved it so much I ordered a backup of it. So I want to move this out of my collection. That shouldn't take too long because I do use lipsticks, and this is just an easy everyday one that I can use without really thinking about it. So I want to use that up. This is a ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Lumiere. This is one of their matte formulas. This was a collaboration with Kathleen Lights. I love it. I also have a backup of this, so I want to get this one out as well. There is not very much left. If I roll it up all the way, that is what is left. Not very much left of either of those lipsticks, and I want to move them both out of my collection. So that is what I have for now. It's a little lofty. It's a little loftier than I probably would have gone without having done a prior Pan That Palette and project pan, but I think I can get through a lot of these before the end of the year. At least I'm hoping that I can. So stay tuned. I'm going to do an update every month from here until the end of the year, as opposed to my last Pan That Palette and project pan. I updated you guys every 3 months. This time, because I have a shorter amount of time and I'm hoping to really run through these, I'm going to update you guys every month. So yep, that's my rollover products, my new products, and we're gonna see what I can get through before the end of the year. I'm really excited to continue on my project pan journey. I hope you guys are excited to join me. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to click the thumbs up and the subscribe button down below. Both of them are free and you'll get more of me. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video.